Let's switch to politics and talk about Kamala Harris. So she had a birthday, and they threw her a birthday party, and she was turning 57 years old. Melissa threw me a surprise birthday party for my 50th birthday last year. Thanks to Melissa and her husband Ray and my husband Doug, we had a great celebration. And when I walked in, they did yell, "Surprise!" And it was super fun, and I was stunned. I genuinely did not expect it. And that's the way it's supposed to work. The guests say, "Surprise!" and then you say, "Oh." And yet it's happening a little differently with Kamala Harris, who seems to be awkward in virtually every situation. Watch. For the listeners right now, she walks in and yells surprise. Now she's kissing her husband with both of them wearing masks. Can we I wonder if we can re-rack it. I want to see it again. I don't need to hear the song. I wonder if we can re-rack this shot so that people can hear her yelling, "Surprise!" Alyssa?
I mean,
she just did it again.
I love mass theater just as much as the next girl. I mean, we all love some good mass theater, and clearly that's what this was. I haven't consumed politics for about a year since I left Fox, which I'll talk about in great detail at another point, not today.
That's another podcast.
So I haven't been consuming politics. It's like when you grow up in California. When I was growing up, they had this program where you could, it was aversion therapy. And if you were trying to get over something, they would lock you in a room like with a mountain of chocolate and you would eat all of it until you vomited. That's how I felt about politics after the last political cycle. So I haven't watched any politics for about a year. Like most of the American public, it sort of makes me vomit. So I wasn't even sure who was the vice president at this point. When I watched the clip, I still didn't know because everyone's in masks. It could be anyone. But I have never seen the person who's being surprised yell surprise. Lots of confusing things about this clip.
Allie Beth.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
She is she's a very strange person. Like you said, she's awkward in almost every situation. And she comes across as very unsure of herself and insecure because it's one thing to be awkward. You don't know what to do with your hands. I understand that that's not everyone's gift, but she always does the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do in a certain situation. So in this situation, she says surprise when everyone else is supposed to say surprise. A few weeks ago, when she was asked by a reporter, "Hey, have you visited the border?" And this is when, we really had a spotlight on the humanitarian disaster that was going down there. What's her first response? To cackle. She says, "Ha, ha, ha, ha." It's so strange. I think that she does have some kind of a personality issue going on there. She just doesn't know how to react in normal interactions.
It's relevant because she's probably going to be the Democratic nominee next time around. Melissa, just to clue you in on what's going to happen. Joe Biden said he's only going to be a one-term president. She's only joking. She hasn't done a lot of politics, but I understand the need to cleanse.